Today's program is about the future, looking forward to something good, talking about your hopes, or your fears and your worries, talking about plans and arrangements. We'll meet a professional garden designer with unusual plans for a garden. And Meter Man takes a look into the future. Everyday English.
I'm looking forward to starting my career as an actress.
I'm looking forward to finishing the course.
I'm looking forward to completing my course this year.
I'm looking forward to going on a holiday.
I'm hoping to land a part in a West End musical in London.
I'm hoping to become a hairdresser.
I'm hoping to become a children's nurse.
I'm hoping to get a job and a flat of my own.
I'm worried about getting a job. Acting's a hard career.
I'm worried about failing my exams.
I hate travelling by air. I'm worried about the long flight to Australia.
A helping hand. First, say what you are looking forward to. Looking forward to is followed by the ing form of the verb.
I'm looking forward to starting my career as an actress.
I'm looking forward to starting my career as an actress.
I'm looking forward to finishing the course.
I'm looking forward to finishing the course.
I'm looking forward to completing my course this year.
I'm looking forward to completing my course this year.
I'm looking forward to going on a holiday.
I'm looking forward to going on a holiday. Next, talk about your hopes. I hope to, or I'm hoping to.
I'm hoping to get a job and a flat of my own.
I'm hoping to get a job and a flat of my own.
I hope to be a stuntman.
I hope to be a stuntman.
I'm hoping to become a children's nurse.
I'm hoping to become a children's nurse.
I'm hoping to become a hairdresser.
I'm hoping to become a hairdresser. And now, are you worried about anything? Talk about your worries. That's worried about, followed by a noun, or by the ing form of the verb.
I'm worried about getting a job. Acting's a hard career.
She's worried about getting a job. Acting is a hard career.
I'm worried about money and paying the rent.
He's worried about money and paying the rent.
I'm worried about failing my exams.
She's worried about failing her exams.
I'm studying performing arts because I want to become an actor. I'm finishing my course in June and eventually I'd like to work in a theatre. If I get a good job, I'll move to a flat in London.
I'm studying childcare because I want to become a children's nurse. I'm going for an interview next week at a London hospital. If I'm successful, then I will train for 3 years. Eventually, I hope to have children of my own.
I'm studying hairdressing because I'd like to become a stylist. I'm taking my exams in June and if I pass, I'll get a job in a hairdresser's. Eventually, I'd like to have my own salon.
A helping hand. Listen to the students as they talk about their future careers. Sometimes everything depends on passing an exam or being successful at an interview. Then you have a conditional clause. That's if, and the simple present tense followed by the future tense. Listen.
If I get a good job, I'll move to a flat in London.
If I get a good job, I'll move to a flat in London.
If I'm successful, then I will train for 3 years.
If I'm successful, then I will train for 3 years.
I'm taking my exams in June and if I pass, I'll get a job in a hairdresser's.
If I pass, I'll get a job in a hairdresser's. Improve your fluency. And now, to improve your fluency, eventually is a word you can use to explain what you hope for finally, or in the end.
Eventually, I hope to have children of my own.
Eventually, I hope to have children of my own.
Eventually, I'd like to have my own salon.
Eventually, I'd like to have my own salon. Specialised English.
Good morning. My name's James Gray, and I'm your expedition leader.
James Gray is the leader of a trekking group in Africa. He regularly takes travellers to the top of the highest mountain of that continent. Today, he is telling a group about plans for the trip.
We will meet at Jomo Kenyatta Airport, Nairobi, at 9 o'clock on the 20th of February. We will drive to the border point at Namanga. There, we will complete passport formalities for Tanzania, and then we will drive on to Marangu, to our hotel for the night. The hotel has very clear views of Kilimanjaro, and at night, the snows on the summit shine in the moonlight. At 8 o'clock the next day, we will depart in four-wheel drive vehicles from Machami village on the remote southwestern side of the mountain. At the end of the road, in the jungle, we will leave the vehicles and start to climb Kilimanjaro on foot. For the next 5 days, we won't see many people. We will be sleeping in tents, and we will be travelling in a group, totally self-sufficient. There will be a cook to prepare our meals, and porters to carry most of our luggage. On the mountain itself, we will have to be prepared for changes in climate: wind, rain, snow, and intense sunshine.
A helping hand. Now a helping hand, talking about plans and arrangements. First, we're using the simple future tense.
We will meet at Jomo Kenyatta Airport, Nairobi.
We will meet at Jomo Kenyatta Airport, Nairobi.
We will drive to the border point at Namanga.
We will drive to the border at Namanga.
And then drive on to our hotel.
And the negative form, won't. That's will not.
For the next 5 days, we won't see many people.
We won't see many people. The future continuous form is often used when talking about plans and arrangements.
We will be sleeping in tents.
We will be sleeping in tents.
We will be travelling in a group.
We will be travelling in a group. And the future of there is and there are, there will be.
There will be a cook to prepare our meals.
There will be a cook to prepare our meals.
There will be porters to carry most of our luggage.
There will be porters to carry most of our luggage.
Are there any questions?
I'd like to ask about clothes. Specifically, what will we have to take in our rucksacks?
It will probably start wet and misty in the jungle, so you'll have to have waterproof clothing. As you get higher, you can expect intense sunshine, so you will need light cotton clothing.
How far will we be walking in a day? And what footwear do you suggest?
You will be walking approximately 5 to 6 hours a day. That could be about 8 kilometres, and a lot of it will be uphill. I suggest you wear a strong pair of leather walking boots to avoid sprained ankles on this difficult terrain.
What about money? Will we need much ready cash with us?
You will need money for drinks in the hotel on the first night, and some money to tip the porters at the end.
Will there be many animals along the route?
I'm afraid there won't be many animals along the route. There will be monkeys in the trees, but they are often out of sight. But don't worry, the scenery is magnificent.
A helping hand. And now, a helping hand with some question forms. First with have to. Notice the pronunciation. It's more like an F. Have to.
It's more difficult.
What will we have to take in our rucksacks?
What will we have to take in our rucksacks? Next, future continuous.
How far will we be walking in a day?
How far will we be walking in a day? And a question with need.
Will we need much ready cash with us?
Will we need much ready cash with us? Here's an important question about food.
What will we get to eat?
What will we get to eat? Finally, questions with there. Will there be?
Will there be many animals along the route?
Will there be many animals along the route? You can improve your fluency with I'm afraid. Use it when you're sorry about something or when you regret something.
I'm afraid there won't be many animals along the route.
I'm afraid there won't be many animals along the route. A personal view. Bonnie Lamont is a professional garden designer. She is working on plans to develop the gardens and woodland of this beautiful country house. It is the middle of winter now. How will the gardens look in the summertime? And what will the woodland gardens be like in a few years from now? What was this place used for in the old days? And what is it going to be? Listen to Bonnie as she talks about the plans.
I've been working here for the last year and a half, and in that time I've grown to love this place, as everybody does. It has such a wonderful atmosphere and feeling about it. It's hard to describe. This is the old canal, and during the summer months we will have a boat here, and visitors will be able to take a trip from the jetty up to the Enchanted Forest. In the Enchanted Forest we have the gardens of Neptune, the Children's Garden and the Serpent's Lair. This garden is called the Spring of Life, which comes from the idea of there being a spring. It is a spring-fed garden. The grotto behind houses Neptune, who is sitting inside with water spilling over his head from the spring. During the summer months, the visitors can come and sit around this garden and enjoy the sound of the water tinkling on the stones and also the foliage and flowers that will be surrounding this pool. We also have fish in the water, rainbow trout. This is one of my favourite gardens at Groombridge, mainly because it's such a peaceful and tranquil setting. Many of the visitors, including myself, like to come here and sit, particularly on a summer's afternoon, and enjoy the view. At the moment, everything looks very bare, apart from the evergreen shrubs that you can see. But at the start of spring, all the plants that are sleeping will come to life and give us a wonderful display of bold foliage plants. The colour theme here is a mixture of lush green, purples and whites. We have the foxglove tree, Paulownia tomentosa, which gives a marvellous display of foxglove flowers hidden underneath huge furry leaves. This is the area where we're going to build a garden for children, based on the book The Wind in the Willows. Over where you can see the red markers will be Ratty's house, and below, on the water's edge, a jetty and a boat for Ratty to sail in. Unfortunately, because of the risks involved, the children won't be able to climb over the garden, but they will be able to sit and look at it from the pathway. And I think that every child knows the story by Kenneth Grahame, The Wind in the Willows, and they will be able to relate to that and see Ratty and his house. This is the Serpent's Lair, designed by Ivan Hicks, who specialises in surrealism. The garden, as you can see, is based on the game Snakes and Ladders. There are two ladies behind me, behind the spider's web, guarding the serpent, who is at their feet. At the moment, you can see very little in the way of planting, but in the summertime, we will have created an atmosphere of mystery. The leaves on the trees will be in full growth, and the ground that at the moment is bare will be covered in green foliage, making the whole thing feel very dark and mysterious. I'm afraid that this area looks rather untidy at the moment as it's under construction. We have the old dairy situated behind the greenhouse, which is being converted to a restaurant. Here are the plans which show the building, which we hope to have finished for the summer, for use this year. The large building, situated at the end of what is at present the old dairy, is the old barn, which we hope to convert into a children's play area, though we don't have permission for that yet, and it's something to look forward to in the long term. When the buildings have been converted, we will have a restaurant for formal meals, weddings and private parties, and a tea room for the visitors who come to look at the garden, to enjoy a nice cup of tea and a light snack. We will also sell ice creams. People will be able to sit out here on this lower terrace and enjoy the flowers that will surround them. Scent is the theme here, and it's something that plays a very important part in everybody's life. This is a garden that will appeal to the senses. We will plant old favourites such as lavender, thyme and rosemary, all of which appeal to both touch and scent. Here we are in the formal gardens, and we're looking at the white garden, which is one of my favourites. It's built on the site of an old orchard, and I designed this garden, and we created it last year. The idea came from an old 17th century garden plan, which we felt would be in keeping with this garden, which is also 17th century. In the summertime, it is a riot of white. The scent is magnificent, and some of the plants are out of this world. We have lilies everywhere, and lots of lovely climbing roses, white lavender, and other scented white plants, hence the name, the White Garden. The thing I find so satisfying about my work here is that I have been able to see things through from the start, from the early stages on the drawing board, through to the preparation work on the ground, the planting, and then seeing the final garden begin to develop. Obviously, it's going to take some time for the gardens to mature, and I hope that I'll be around to see them.
I always look forward to reading the meter in this house. Of course, I never know what I'm going to find here. It belongs to a very strange lady. She is a fortune teller. You can tell by her name, Madame Tourouffe. Tourouffe is an anagram of future. Of course, I'm quite interested in the future, but people can't really foresee it, can they?
And finally, my dear, it will be a year full of surprises.
Please, enter.
You will meet a tall, dark stranger. Oh, to be young again, romance. I can see him coming soon.
Now, where is that meter?
That will be £5. Thank you. Next, please. Remember the tall, dark stranger. You will bump into him soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Ow! Ow!
Oh!
My dear young lady, I do apologise. I was looking for the meter.
My next customer.
No, no!
Come in.
Amazing. The tall, dark stranger, and so soon.
Madam, I was searching for the meter.
Searching, search no further. Look into my crystal ball. Hold my hands, and together we will see the future. You see? What do you see? You will visit strange and wonderful places. A castle.
No. Oh, that was last year.
I see a blonde lady. She is in terrible trouble. You will help her.
We'll try to make it sooner.
She will love you for
Please.
But that's not the future. That's the past. And anyway, she hated me. She said I was useless. Look.
And you're useless. What a waste of time.
She hated me.
You will change your appearance.
No, you're wrong again. That was last year as well. Anyway, I shall never change my appearance again.
You will learn new skills. In sport. In music.
Oh, this is ridiculous. That's all in the past. Tell me something about the future.
Ah, now I see. You are going on a journey. Uphill and downhill until you come to the seashore. There you will take a ship.
Oh, no. Not a ship. And I get very seasick.
A ship will bring you to an island.
An island, did you say? Oh, of course. That must be the Isle of Wight. I go there every summer on my bicycle, Millie. In fact, I booked out the holiday this morning. I've got the brochure. I am really very impressed. You can tell the future. Now, how much do I owe you?
That will be £25.
Right. 10, 20, 25.
Thank you.
What an amazing lady.
Tall, dark stranger. It's a tall, dark stranger.
Now, this young lady seems to be interested in becoming a meter maid. Shall we test her?
Just get to meet him. He's in there. He's in there.
My dear young lady, would you like to put this on for me? Well, no future there.
And he didn't even read the meter. What's this? I see a blue van disappearing into the distance.
But of course, my heart belongs to Molly. Molly? 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 Oh!
Use your eyes. Making a promise, giving a warning. These are things that you do that talk about the future. A banknote is a promise to pay. In the old days, it was a promise to pay in gold. A will is a legal document which makes clear your wishes for the future.
Well, Mrs. Savoury, you've had an opportunity of looking at your will, but I think Mr. Savoury has too. Were you both quite happy with them?
Yes, quite happy.
Yes, you've read it and you understand it all?
I have, yes.
Well, in that case, if you would like to sign it for me, just there, please. Just there for me. Right, thank you very much. I'll just witness them for you.
To make it legal, you must have 2 people there to sign their names after yours.
Right, I'll get Mrs. Spearing to be the second witness.
Someone who does this is called a witness. At a wedding ceremony, when 2 people get married, the bride and bridegroom make a promise to each other.
Jane, will you take Peter to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will. St. Valentine's Day is in February, when lovers promise undying love for the future. I'll always love you, and if I ever get to hold you, I'll never let you go. A warning tells you what will happen if you are not careful, or if you break the law. So warnings are about the future too. Here is a warning to thieves. Prosecuted means that you will be taken to court. A guarantee also refers to the future. You receive a guarantee often when you buy a new piece of equipment. A warranty is another name for it. If you buy a second-hand car here, you will receive a warranty. So, if the car breaks down, you won't have to pay a lot of money. Whatever the future holds for you, remember to look in the student's book for exercises, grammar explanations and texts to work on. In the next programme, we will be having a day out. It will be the last in this series of programmes. We're looking forward to seeing you then.